That's a lot better. Okay, got kind of a fun one planned. I saw a painting on the wall. I want to try to duplicate it. Very pretty. Try a couple different techniques. So, alright, as always, I'll leave me where I'm supposed to go. Oh, Joshua 18:3. Hope everybody's having a peaceful day out there. Alright, Spirit says, Joshua 18:3. And Joshua said on the children of Israel, how long are you slack to go to possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers has given you? Give out from among you 3 men from each tribe, and I will send them, and they will rise and go through the land and describe it according to the inheritance of them, and they shall come again to me. And they shall divide it in 7 parts. Judah shall abide in the coast of the south, and the house of Joseph shall abide in the coast of the north. Ye shall therefore describe the land into 7 parts, and bring the description hither to me, and I will cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites shall have no part amongst you. For the priesthood of the Lord in their inheritance in Gad and Reuben and half the tribe of Manasseh recovered their inheritance beyond the Jordan on the east, and which Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave them. So remember, as they were coming into the land, then these tribes decided to stay behind the river. So then you have the 7 that are left a lot. And the men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go and walk the land and describe it, and again to me, and I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. And the men, which means peace. And the men, I think, like peaceful abode, I think. I looked that one up again. And the men went out and passed through the land and described it by cities in 7 parts in a book, and came again to Joshua to the host at Shiloh. And Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord, and there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their divisions. And the tribe of Benjamin came up among their families, and the cast their lots came forth before the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. And it goes on to describe everybody's borders. Alright. How long will you wait to possess the land? What's up, Taylor? What's up, MacDees? You got your paintings? How long will you wait to possess the land? I hope I'm not waiting to possess the land that the Most High has for me. I tried to grab it, but man, this world's been weird to me. So today I'm going to try a metallic background, and then when it dries I'm going to do a different color of a flower. So, but I hope I'm not waiting to possess the land. That's what I got to do right after I get off of here. I figured I'd put one of these up though. Try it for a live today. I hope y'all having a good time. Hope you're having a good day. Easy money. Everything's unified, going right. Not yet. Oh, you didn't get your paintings yet? It should be real soon. It says 4 days, but some places it's been as much as 9. So the key with this technique is just to get it thick and fast, just as fast as I can get it before it starts drying. And so I start out with this. This is my metal paint that I've taken the last bit of this bottle and put some blue drip paint, which has a thinner in it. It has paint thinner in it, which makes it good for pouring. That's why it's sold like that. So I use that to stretch out the bottle a bit, and I'm just going through and trying to put it on as fast as I can. And then I have some actual blue metallic for the other half of the canvas here. But the key is to move fast. It's like I didn't even start the music. I just jumped right into it. Not probably going to be a long live, but go back to the other metallic. Well, hi, Legendary Princess. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. So with this particular style, I would really like it to be really, really metallic-y, but I'm not sure if I can get enough of the same color to do it like I want. So I'm just trying to do like a fade with as much as I have, just kind of slowly fading into that silver on your far side here. Again, this is trying to be as quick as I can, kind of not necessarily rushing through it, but this technique shouldn't take a lot of time, a lot of thought. It might take some drying time though. Yeah, me too, Taylor. It doesn't look so amazing on the camera, but it looks a little cooler in person. A lot of my stuff's like that. I mean, cameras can't really catch up. Shiny stuff, it just gets past it, you know? Let's see. So, like, glitter paint and all this doesn't really show up on the camera so well. Just thick and it's fast, and now I've got a little bit drier. Just go through and look for any white spots and try not to touch this area if you can help it, so you can keep that kind of silver. Now with the, give it a few seconds to dry here, and we'll start on our stem. That was a really, really basic flower structure on the one that I saw, and what stood out to me was that it wasn't using a lot of color necessarily, or a lot of like distinctness. It was just like the shadow of a flower. So I'll probably do different than that one, of course. Something like a daisy. Yeah, something like a daisy. Grab a little paintbrush here. grab as many colors of green as I can. And just put little splotches of green, see? For the original design, it matters if I use glossy or not, but I'm not exactly trying to mimic it. I'm just trying to take inspiration from it. Sorry about dropping stuff. And then when you put it in your little paint tray, try to keep them segregated a little bit. Oh, hi, Daisy May. If y'all don't know about each other, you should definitely check each other out. I've got some amazing supporters. Personally, I've been taking a bit of a break from YouTube because I got, life is lifing. But I figured I'd jump back on here for the fun of it today because I got a little bit of time. I normally just get on Miss Daisy's. Honestly, I'll jump through everybody else's, but I normally just hang out there. This is all I got time for, really. Okay, so a little bit thicker here. So in order to put the paint on thicker, you just apply less pressure and put it thicker on your brush. If you have it more, if you just try to scrub it in, all it's going to happen is your brush is going to scrape against the canvas and you're going to pull all your paint off. If it's all dry, you can pull it off all the way through your background and everything. Pull all the canvas paint off by scrubbing it. But if you just lightly apply pressure, you can get the greatest amount of variance of color. The less you mix it is the more variance in color. So I put a little bit of color on one side, a little bit of color on the other. Try to give this stem a certain effect. Try to keep the colors as separate as possible, but sometimes it's just not. I personally really love dandelions. I love to try to paint them, but they're very difficult. I might just do one on this one. Let's see. Maybe that needs to be another leaf over here. Balance it out a little. I don't know if the camera's showing it off, but you see how the metallic paint is mixing with my regular paint. That's just because I'm pressing harder. With the paint thicker on there means that your finished product, you won't be able to reuse the canvas. If that's what you're, after, you might have some ridges on your next piece, you can't just white it out. But for this style, it's what it calls for. You almost want to feel the brush strokes. Literally. So thicker paint is not a bad thing on this one. Lighter, gotcha, apply lighter. If it keeps wanting to blend like this is, then just give it another minute to dry. That's what I have to do. Yeah. Give it another minute to dry. Hi, Sweet Juicy. Sweet. From Mac Deuce's channel. Yeah, thank y'all so much for stopping by, hanging out with me for a second. I've been changing a lot about my YouTube. So I get kind of bored with it, Got to change it up. Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to take my white to do the puffball thingy. my fan brush. Fan brush. These things are awesome. I like fan brushes. Yes, yes. Just try to go nice little. Might not work out like I thought. That's okay. Just start on the inside and work your way into a pretty little circle like you like. Doesn't have to be perfect. If it does mess up, you can always make your stem bigger, closer perception. You can say your ball is too big. You want to leave a little bit of space there beyond the eye of the ball here. And again, this might take a while to dry because the paint's on there so thick. Very, very basic. You're so cool. Thank you guys for coming. I really like what y'all put out. I haven't actually been to Juicy's channel though. Sweet's channel. I don't think I have though. I need to go there. Yeah, just give it a second to dry here, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of black. Real basic guide today. I just wanted to put some kind of airtime up there because I've been lacking. Yeah, see, it doesn't even say I'm live right now. That's weird. Well, thank you, man. Really basic stuff today. That's what I'm really going for. I guess when I have this nice clean brush, if I have any excess metallic paint on the edge of the canvas that's nice and silver, not so blue, I can go ahead and work it in. Probably, I mean, it's on there thick, but I could probably work around it here. Let me grab up my not shiny black. Oh, okay, maybe some semi-gloss, maybe some not so shiny black. And the littlest brush I got. Just try to work it in the top. Just slightly. And wash it off and get a little bit of white behind it. Right underneath it, like where the very bulb of it would be. Yeah, okay. That'll work till it dries. Very carefully get my big brush again. Get some glitter on it, I think, now that the background's a little more cleared up. It's kind of experimenting because I've used glitter on metallic before, and it like changes the metallic. It makes it like if you put took a metal cabinet and put glass on it. I mean, glass or some kind of shiny, you know, I don't know. That sounds stupid when I say it like that, but that's pretty much what the paints do. Go with each other. Alright, nice clean brush. Not really. It'll work. Okay, I like to use the top of the cap of the paint as a paint tray. It's probably not a good idea if you're getting newer to paints and you're more worried about messing up your paint in general. If you get the wrong color up there, it could bleed through to this and contaminate the rest of your paints. So I have to be very careful. So I'm going to start low. Try to go around the plant and not hit it because I'll get that color on my brush. That will get nasty quickly. So this is a purple glitter paint, pretty cheap stuff. But glitter paints and metallic paints are about the most expensive thing on the shelf some days. So be careful what you're buying. You could be buying the same exact thing, which is just basically decoupage with glitter in it. It's just about the concentration and the kind of glitter. But in essence, it'd be basically the same thing though, for more money. Ooh, hopefully I do not just hit the green crazy bad. And then up here, I'm just gonna do a little swirl. Get it real thick. High and a backward swirl here. If you do get some paint on your brush, you can always just flip it over and it'll be cleaner. Or you might have to wash it out like continually and just start again, start again. It it does make it look dingy if you have too much contaminated. So I'm getting this purple on here. And I'll hit it with that other glitter paint I have, which is the same make and pink. Hit it a little thicker this second time. Because it's dry, but also because the glitter paint is drier, so it could go on a little thicker. Sometimes it doesn't want to stick to that metallic. Try to get right up to the plant. Too much, just layers of it, will dry like concentrated glitter in that area. And we'll leave ridges, but as discussed, I'm not too worried about it on this one. But that will dry clear, so it looks purple. Well, hi, Vibrant Style. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it didn't turn too green. Okay, so it looks pretty purple right now, but it will dry clear. The the stuff itself is purple, but the paint itself is not crazy purple. I finished out one of Nietzsche Lee's paintings in this on non-gloss black, and it didn't look horrible. I'm really happy with it, honestly. But I thought I ruined it because I first put it on here and it was like purple. I'm like, wow, no. No, see, it's already done it. It's already drying. Well, thank you, man. Very basic stuff today. Right on the uppermost. Now it's getting kind of dry. Paint over with some pink. let it dry on top of itself, it will glitter with itself. I don't know if those words made sense, but with it already having the first layer of purple, that pink will just sit on top of it, and then they'll fade together nicely. They won't cover each other up. Yeah, there we go. That was closer to the English end. Now this stuff will make it harder for your canvas to be reusable, but not impossible. There's other glitters that will make it a lot worse. But honestly, you could wash this over with black 2 or 3 times and you might be able to get at least the glitter to not shine through, black or white. But that is a complication. As with like regular paintings, I could go over it 4 or 5 times, and as long as there's not ridges, I could still end up trashing the painting and restarting. But once you get with this, or glow in the dark, or any of that stuff, eesh, let that dry for a sec. And just because I love making characters so much, I'm thinking about somebody in the headdress blowing the thing. That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah. So for the paint tray, take a little bit of my peach. And a little bit of blue, but not very much, like a little drop, 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 drop. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and use my blue thinned out, my drip paint for the heck of it. It's because it does not take very much of any other color, but you do need a little bit more color because everybody's a different color than peach. A little bit of red. Just a drop. Okay. Put them all in the paint tray. I'm trying to show things different, but it's not really working that well. We'll get it figured out, don't worry. And it does not take much. Like you see, I was just a drop of a paint, the little bit of paint into my tray, changed the whole color like drastically. So you just have to do it per phase pretty much. Okay, that's close enough. Again, following with the art style. The rest of it, I'll put the paint on there pretty thick. Does look funny. I'll take it. For a quick messing around piece, it's looking pretty good. Oh, hi Kumari. Go ahead and mod you up so you can jump around and check everybody out. Got awesome folk here every time. I'm gonna try for the feathers. I may end up looking more like one of those old wigs though. As you start running out of paint on your paintbrush, just turn it over a little bit. Turn it to a different angle and more paint comes out. For this part, anyways, it works because then the paintbrush kind of does the blending for you. So as you keep going, it'll blend down into your color that's in your paintbrush more dominantly, which in this case is that peach. So it'll go from this white down to this peach. Every once in a while, you can go through with the original color and highlight, or de-highlight as the case goes, like blend it back down. Does look pretty cool. Kind of want another face on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So remix up me some face colors. Where am I? Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I sound terribly unprofessional. Mix me up some face colors real quick. Just using the old paint tray so I get pretty close. Doing it thick just like I did the other one. You can move the canvas towards where you're trying to do. So like if you're doing this on your own, painting on your lap is not a bad thing. That's what I usually do, just so you get the angles all right. And so I'm going to try to do a more feminine face on the other side. Use that original color to kind of highlight the edge of his face. But who knows, I may end up with two faces that look exactly the same. Who knows? How do I do it? So in females have less of a bridge on their nose. Usually I'm trying for it. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're trying to blow at the same thing. I don't know. It's so much easier for me to paint a guy's face, and I don't know why. Sometimes, at certain points, it's easier for me to paint a woman's face. Sometimes it comes out a lot more masculine, and sometimes it doesn't. It's a matter of the forehead and the makeup, of course. Makeup makes a big difference. You can take a very masculine looking face and put eyeliner in that and make it look like a man. I mean, you make it look like not a drag queen, make it look like a female. Okay. Take white, repeat the process. Thank you, Mac Juice. Leaving a little spot for her ear. Looks like grandmother, you know? It's good. Since I got the white, might as well put a little dot where his eye is going to be, right? Makes a little bit just right in that one spot. Same sort of thing right here. Do a little bit of highlight in here. Okay, let's let that dry for just a sec. It's cool, 1 and 11. I like that. 1, all the way, all the way. Thank you, whoever that one is hanging out. I know the art, it's just like that. I always tell people, like, go away for a second, come back, and you'll be looking at a whole different painting. Try to do a little highlighting here and there. Wherever you see fit. Ooh. Do try to be careful not to pull all the paint off the canvas. Remember that that is a possibility. And it really, really sucked. Because then you gotta pretty much take paint thinner and strip it all off or scrap the project completely. And that's no good. He must have less dominant shoulders. Man, that looks pretty cool. This kind of thing too, I could care less what happens with it. I have a lot of fun doing it. So I put a lot of work into something like this that makes no sense to anybody and then end up sitting on it and be fine with that. In place you miss mark, you can blend with your finger if it's still wet. Sometimes you can wipe it off. You could mess up the coloring, but as discussed, not really that worried about it on this one. Try to do like some tree roots, you know? So let's take some of that color from here, mix with some white on my brush, start at the bottom, pull the brush towards the original spot. Or do it this way, but really that makes better like waterfall kind of things. and it does a root structure. Oh my goodness. I like it. Okay. Man, I always forget to pin messages. I'm just gonna pin yours, Mac Juice. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today, man. I'm looking forward to you getting your paintings. I'm always like worried, like at this point, I was worried that like I didn't do something on it. But hey, got the painting done. It's like an artist quirk, man. I'm always worried it's not done. I did the same thing with Nichui's, and it's like I spent a long time on hers, so I don't know. I spent a pretty good amount of time on yours too, and it's like I know I got it done. And then it's in the mail. I don't know. So I'm gonna take a little bit of white and just kind of give a little bit of mist here. Lightly, lightly. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Okay, well, never mind. Plan B. So get the smallest brush I got, a little bit of black. Maybe mix it in with that flesh color so it's not so bad of black. Just blend more in with the flesh, so I'll take it. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Good mixed. It's not so different in color. Give her for real eyebrows. Give him eyebrows. A little bit of mustache there. And let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna be a quick one. We're right at an hour. Getting close, 45 minutes. Not bad, 45 minutes. Just got one little thing, and I got to figure out how to do it. I think I might have to wait for the paint to dry a bit. Get my paintbrush thingy. So I need something darker than that, but not so dark that it stands out. I guess it can be kind of like the middle of that. That'll be fine. So I'll just mix a little more black in with that color we already have. I really try not to overdo it. just little bitty dots. How you been, brother? It's been a minute. Yeah, what's up, Trapper? Yeah, I haven't been catching nobody's. I haven't seen yours either. I've been missing yours. Like, I don't want to. I'm gonna try to get back on it. I gotta work on my language. I gotta make more regular money so that I can get back on this. Cause I don't know, I'm getting a little burnt out. But today we make art. So as ever with all my stuff, it is not coming out anything like I thought, but it is coming out. So I'll take it. It's not really working like I thought it would, but it is definitely working. Well, hi, Nichui. How you doing? How you doing? Just getting a quick little live in today. I'm not working with a crazy lot amount of time. I got to go town, handle a couple things, talk some people into, give me a job. That'd be awesome. I haven't been on here for a little bit. So I figured I'd put up a quick one. But Mac Juice been here since like opening. Like brother been here the whole time. Hey. Yeah, just so y'all don't worry. Things have been very good in my world. Complicated. Seems like everything, money just keeps being needed, you know what I mean? Shit just keeps popping up. Think I'm getting ahead and then I'm not. But every other level, cool. I got a good son. I had my dream girl. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just need more money. I just need to go get on at the McDonald's. So as soon as I get off of here, it's having to talk to them about a burger flipping job. But do what you gotta do. Okay, so let's let this dry a little bit. Oh, hi, hi, J. Royal. I just read the Jolina. I thought it was Nietzsche's comment. I was like, huh? Oh, hi, Jolina. Just kind of messing around today. Y'all catching the very end of it here. Let the paint dry a bit. Kind of the most lamest part. Get their pupils. This one is just messing around. Nobody. It's not for anybody or anything like that. Maybe not my best work. It doesn't have to be. It's kind of abstract-y. The idea was basic painting over a metallic background. very careful with the black, it will draw the eye. That's funny. That's true eye. But it will draw the eye wherever you put it. If you use it very sparingly, you can control where the eye goes in the painting. Kill it, it won't stand out. Use it just to highlight like the bottom of the eyebrows here and the bottom lashes a little bit. Okay, that is very basic. I like it. That's what I was going for today. Basic. Probably not done, but horrible glare. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Hey J-Lo. Hey Nichi, Mac Deuce, Vibrant, Trapper, Daisy May came through, Legendary Princess came through. Yeah. It's a pretty good live. So, if you like what you see, probably do it at home. It's not too hard. Like, have fun. I can do it. So I bet you could do it even cooler. And if you do it cooler, I would love to see, man. Hi, Jolena. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call this one. I might touch it up, make some more roots or something, but when I do get it done, I'll put it on my timeline. I'll put it on my community so y'all can enjoy. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. I got the best community on here for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here myself. Alright, hopefully, I don't have a schedule set up, by the way. Soon enough, I hope to be back on it. But I do have a couple of very important packages in the mail right now. And for now, I'm just gonna get on when I can and when I have inspiration to do so. And do my own kind of thing. If anybody wants a commission, I got a new way of doing it, which is really the old way of doing it. It's just a more fundamental way. My paintings range from 30 to 50. I usually use if I do one this size, then I'll do multiple this size for $30 or $50, depending on how detailed, how it's a lot of work, a bigger canvas, whatever. If you want a certain size of canvas, you just have to say so in the email. I've got a lot of work on here. Y'all welcome to commission me anytime. But until then, I'm gonna be just jumping on here and doing what I want, because this is why I got on here. You can do this too. You can do this too. Just keep praying for us. I know this is getting, and even in the middle of that darkness, there's things going on. There's miracles going on. There's blessings going on. There's prayers going on that you wouldn't figure would be answered. It's only by God that they got answered. And they're getting answered today. Right now. I'm going to be part of that. All right, we ready. Love you, family. Hope you have a good day. Keep praying for us.